Hey guys, Joshua Peterson here, Peterson Electric. Here is the third video to this job in Lafayette on the septic system. Actually, sorry, it's a sump pump irrigation system. These were our wires coming out that were already coming in from the underground and right here coming up. So we've labeled everything here. It's good to go. We'll just tuck that in. It's a 1x1 PVC box. We came out to here. I figured out why it was doing 457 volts. The secondary side of that coil, I'll show you, was supposed to do 360. They had it wired wrong at 457. So 360 volts had an original pump that was down in here. And when that burnt up and the wire leads came off, that was right here. You can see how that wire just got burnt. That's been in there forever, and that just pulled right out of the motor leads. That's a 4.5-inch hole. We'll never be able to get in there. We're probably going to cap these wires off and just label them. Although I had an idea. I might buy another one of these float devices and hardwire it instead. This is just a float. And down there, I have a yellow injector pump. I have a high limit now. If you watch this, you'll see it kick on. So that'll be my high limit. And then in here, there's going to be my low limit that's pushing in this 1.25-inch pipe. And that just kicked on. And you can see that because I have my lights, my handy dandy light line. What we're trying to figure out is if that pipe is still good going out to the back fence. And we found it with a 1/2-inch piece of EMT pipe. We just marked it. It's right between this tree. So we have to wait for a half hour or an hour to see if that big tank fills. And it comes out right there. So downstairs, I'll show you real quick my last video. This little guy is like a buck boost transformer. We gutted him out. We don't want him anymore producing voltage I don't need. Used it as a J-box. Power comes in here, goes in here, through the fuse, down here and outside. We're coming back on the red, and we're gonna wire the red to here and see if the high limit alarm works. If that works, I'll use another one of those float devices with an 8-foot cord and create that in the second tank and hopefully get this alarm to sound off. That's our next test. But as far as what we've done, circuit 10 and 12 are running right now, and they have the pumps. The last thing I wanted to show you was that injector pump, and that is that yellow pump with the gray hose. So I have 3 pumps there, so if it gets really bad out, that hose will be coiled up through the top of that cement hole. So this tank. And we will just be able to turn this switch on, and that gray hose right there, you'll see it kick on, and it's pumping water now. And that's a way for that yellow pump to pump out into his grass if that tank gets full and saturated. Right here is my schematic that I've drawn up. So the next guy will know, once he pulls the cover, that what's going on here. So I've got a low pump going to that big tank. I got a high limit that'll pump out this white pipe he doesn't want back in that tank. We're going to push it towards the bush and cut the conduit. And the other injector pump is the hose. If we can't find an injector pump on that one back there, it's 4.5-inch hole with those wires sticking out, we might get a jackhammer and then jackhammer a crack so we can get a hose out and put an injector pump in, because I need about a 12-inch hole. And then we will roll this over there on top of that, but there'll be a 4-inch crack that we can run a hose out, and then there was already power there that would work to the panel. So that would be nice, because if they cut that 1.25 inch going through that leach field that they did 5 months ago, then he's going to be in trouble with that. Anyways, guys, hopefully you saw the other 2 videos on this, on the septic system in Lafayette, Sump pump, irrigation, drain pumps, and sumps. Thanks, guys.